Imagine a land where colonial dreams didn't just flicker out. They burned for centuries. Picture European cathedrals rising above coconut palms, while Latin hymns drift through the warm night air of a Konkani village. Not British, not French, but Portuguese, staking a claim on the Indian coast before Shakespeare could even hold a quill. And when the rest of the empire faded into memory, this one held on until the tanks finally rolled in. Welcome to the Library of Lost Lands, where we delve into the stories of places that once were, but are no longer. Today we are taking you to Portuguese Goa, the last stand of a European empire in India, and a place where East and West collided in both beauty and brutality. Let's set the stage. Officially, it was the Estado da Índia Portuguesa, the Portuguese state of India, founded in 1510 and ruled from the capital, Panjim. At its height, the Estado ran not just Goa, but Daman, Diu, Dadra, Nagar Haveli, stretching out to Macau and even East Timor once upon a time. By the 20th century, over 600,000 people lived in Goa, a blend of Hindus, Catholics, Muslims, and a unique Lusophone culture. So how did it all start? With a man named Afonso de Albuquerque, a Portuguese admiral who stormed Goa in 1510, helped by a local Hindu chieftain. Soon the city was the crown jewel of the Portuguese Asian Empire. It became a hub for the spice trade, a launch pad for missions stretching from Mozambique to Malacca, and the seat of the Catholic East. For Portugal, Goa wasn't just a colony. It was a civilizing mission, a religious conquest, and proof they belonged in Asia for good. But Goa grew into more than just a pawn on the colonial chessboard. Here you'd find Baroque churches, Portuguese villas, and a legal system that would outlive the empire itself. The Catholic elite, Luso-Indians, shaped literature, law, and music. Schools, Europe's first printing presses in Asia, and modern medicine all arrived early. Even as India moved toward independence, Portugal insisted Goa wasn't a colony at all, but part of the mother country. Goa thrived, developing a hybrid identity that was neither wholly Lisbon nor Delhi. Yet let's not romanticize. Portuguese rule came with a harsh price. The Goa Inquisition was infamous for its brutality, targeting Hindus and suspected heretics alike. Over the decades, unrest simmered. After India's independence, Portugal's refusal to decolonize turned Goa into a political outlier. Nationalist protests grew, the regime cracked down. Exiles plotted resistance from Indian soil, while Lisbon clung stubbornly to its overseas provinces. The end came swiftly. In December 1961, India launched Operation Vijay, a military campaign that lasted just 36 hours. Portuguese resistance collapsed. 451 years of empire ended almost overnight. Portugal refused to accept the loss for over a decade, and a nation mourned. Goa was now finally Indian. Today, Goa is a living museum of its past. Portuguese isn't official, but its spirit lingers in the architecture, the food, the music, even the surnames. Old Goa's cathedrals, like the Basilica of Bom Jesus, are UNESCO World Heritage Sites. The region's unique legal code survived longer than any other in India, and Catholic traditions blend with Hindu festivals in ways that confuse even seasoned travelers. Some Goans still look toward Lisbon with nostalgia, and many hold Portuguese passports, traveling freely across Europe. So here's the question: was Portuguese Goa a beacon of legacy, or just the last gasp of a fading empire? Liberation or annexation? What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. If you love stories of forgotten nations and lost empires, hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more episodes from the Library of Lost Lands.